So today we will be doing all the string programs. It is a continuation video from the previous video of explanation of entire string functions. Yes, just one thing I'm going to tell you, that I have forgotten to teach one function which I have understood after the class. That function is your concat function. Okay, so concat function is very important. I just forgot to teach that one. The rest of the functions I have covered all. So I'll be showing directly in Java. So first one is concat function. So I'll just name it a test. So this function is that um, you know. So as you can see that I'll be declaring some values in the screen. Now listen carefully. It's very important function, and yes, you can live without that function also. And probably 99% of the time you will be not using the function, but still, since it is there in your syllabus, you'll be covering that one. So over here I'm writing string m equal to Ostika Mukherjee, Ostika, and string n equal to Mukherjee. So to combine two strings, we can directly use the plus operator. Okay, so we can write string r equal to m plus n. If you display that one, so we are getting Ostika Mukherjee. This is simply called string concatenation. What does string concatenation means? When you are combining two or more words or sentences, that is called concatenation. Now there are many hidden features of string concatenation. For example, if I write like this, that string, this one I have probably already taught in class 9 only, but since there are new students are there more, so I'll be just going through that one. So if I write if I write like this, that system.out.println, suppose 20 plus 25, okay, and after that I'm writing suppose equal. All right, now follow here, the equal is within the quotes, right, double quotes, and after that, and double quotes definitely means it's a string, and then after that I'm writing 20 plus 25. So what does happens over here? So what happens over here is that any number or character which is declared before the string, what happens? Normal addition works. But any number or character declared after the string just sits side by side. No such addition operation happens. It just concatenates. So the expected answer should be 45 equals 2025. So as you can see, 45 equals 2025. And why I'm telling you this one? Because in your 1 mark question, this is a definitely part, because to get 100 marks in your computer exam, every 1 mark counts, and we must not lose each and every marks. And I know the pain of getting 99. Getting 100 is okay, getting 90 is also okay, but 99 hits you harder. Okay, and this year I have got many 99s, but only just single 100, and I know that. So as you can already see that this one is string. So any number declared before the string, if you use the plus or minus operator, as usual the arithmetic operation will happen, and anything after the string, there is consistently you have to follow that one. There is a plus operator over there. There will be concatenation is going to happen. What is concatenation? Concatenation is a word which means that you are combining two numbers or sentences which do not actually add, which just sit side by side. Clear? Now next one, I will explain one more concept, is that what happens is that just a second, okay, just a second. One more example, system.out.println a plus 2. Obviously a is a character, so you have to declare within the quotes plus 2 plus, then I am writing equals within double quotes plus a single quote say plus 2. What happens over here? As you can see that whenever character plus integer sit side by side, that character is gets converted to the ASCII code and the numbers get added to it. So ASCII code of calculator is how much? 65. 65 plus 2 is 67. Then equal to operator equal to is given over here, which is a string, and after that A2. No change after string. No change after string. So our expected answer should be your 67 equal to A2. Okay. Now last part is that concat function. Just like I have written previously Ostika Mukherjee m plus n. This one also does the concatenation. You can also perform the same thing using concat function. So suppose if I write s equal to m dot concat within bracket n. So as you can see, m where Ostika's name is present and n is Mukherjee. So since I've written m first and n later, so in the correct order, Ostika Mukherjee will be showing the correct answer. So as you can see, so basically there is no difference of using plus and concat function. There are more functions are there to do the same thing, like using string buffer, which you will learn in class 11. There is a function called append, which does the same job. But the most reliable function, the most reliable thing is that you should be using the plus operator. But since it is there, you have to know. So if I display the answer as system out of println S, so the answer should be your Astica merge. There is no change. So I hope concat function is absolutely clear. Okay, now let's move on to the programming section. Now our first program, so I'll write string 1. First program, as if you guys go through the book of latest IAPC edition of 2025, you'll be seeing that the first question is that the first program is that write a program in Java to accept a word or a string and display the new string after removing all the vowels present in it. So basically we have to remove all the vowels, okay, keeping all the consonants intact. All right, so removing all the vowels present in a word or a sentence. Okay, so first one is that we'll declare scanner class. So import java.util.scanner. I'm a little bit skeptical that whether it is getting recorded or not. Sometimes it happens that throughout the entire video I just talk and talk and talk, nothing is recorded any far. So let's see that it's getting recorded. Yeah, everyone's present. 8:15 present. People are present. My goodness, all are doing online. What had happened to them? No, they are only we are doing online. Okay, no issue. Let's continue. So java.util.scanner, and after that I'll write string 1. So I'll declare public static void main. So children, I'll be writing this programming using two ways. You can accept any way, whichever you like. Okay. So the first process I'm going to show is that. So first you have to declare scanner class. Enter a word. Okay. Word or a sentence. So let string w equal to sc dot next line. Sc dot next line for accepting a sentence. Okay. So sc dot next line. After that, we'll declare a blank string. This is a blank string I've declared, and after that I'll write I'll explain the entire process. Don't worry. For int I equal to 0, I less than w dot length, And do not forget to give the parenthesis in the double dot length, because parenthesis where parenthesis after length is required because it's string, and where parenthesis is not required in array. Clear? Do you know what is parenthesis? The brackets. I plus plus, and after that we're going to take each character. So char ch equals w dot caret I. So after that we will convert. We'll take another character. Suppose char m equal to. We'll use a function called character dot to uppercase bracket ch, which will convert character to the capital letter format, and then we can write if m equal to a, m equal to e, m. We can also write something like m not equal to a, m not equal to a e I o u, just basically because we are just checking for all the vowels. M not equal to a e, a e I, o and u, and then wherever AEI is not there, then we'll concatenate each character to the string. I'll explain, don't worry. And after that, we'll display the required sentence. Required string is plus R. Let's run this program. Let's check it. So the given example is computer application. So computer application. So it's not working. Wait a minute. Then what? We'll just write else. We can write continue statement. So basically, I'm just changing the logic. Wherever AEIU is there, continue statement is going to execute, and it is not there, so we are equal to R plus CH is going to set over there. So I'll run it one more time. Computer application. Yes, exactly like the way we wanted. So let's examine this how it works, and in the next version I'm going to show you that how do we make this one much smaller. Okay, so I'm not going now. Now I'm going to show you the dry run process. So how many of you know how to use a debugger in BlueJ? So by default, Java has a thing called debugger. Every IDE has a debugger. Debugger is basically without we have to do manually debug. Just doing the dry run, we can actually find out the process, the result of each and every variable using the debugger. Okay, so we'll just first select the lines over here. Compile. Okay, now listen carefully. So first select the lines where we are expected to get the result, and then right click, void main, press OK. So we'll type the input. Suppose I'm writing small one. Suppose football. So as you can see that this debugger pops out in front of you. So W equal to football is there. As you can see, entire string is there. So if I tell you manually, then F is zero index, F is zero index. Okay. I hope you do all know the indexes. In the previous class I have explained that F index is 0, O index is 1, next O index is 2, then so on. T is 3, B is 4, A is 5, L is 6, and last L is 7, right? Now see this one. So as you can see, R is blank, right? R is blank. So I equal to 0. So in this one, what we are supposed to get? W dot caret 0. At 0 index, we are supposed to get f, right? See, ch equal to f, and obviously a e I o u, any one of them is not true, right? See, neither all the conditions are true. Since the conditions are not true, so continue its statement is not going to be executed. So directly it will go to the else part. So in the else part, what we are seeing is that, so one thing I have skipped is that ch equal to f is there. So CAD m equal to capital dot to uppercase. We are actually converting capital F to capital F because it will stay same. So m has f is f as well. So then we are checking that f is equal to a, f is equal to e, f is equal to I. No, none of them are true, right? So it goes directly to the else section, and we are seeing that r equal to r plus ch. Just now I have taught you that string plus character, what you get? String, right? String plus character, what you get? String. So r has blank string and ch has f, capital F. So blank string plus f, so f will be absorbed within the r. Okay, so you're going to get r as f. Okay, now, so previously I was 0, right now I will be 1 again. See here, I will be 1. So I is equal to 1. So w dot caret 1, what you get? O. Now check. Now m equal to caret dot to uppercase O. So O is also applet, so there will be no change, right? Will there be any change? Same as usual. And then now listen. Um, I hope you do know the continue statements. There are three jump statements: break, continue, and return. So over here, as you can see, that only one of the condition will be executed. And since I have used OR operator over here, what does OR operator says that if any one of the statement becomes, if any of the condition becomes true, then the entire condition becomes true, right? And what does AND operator says that if any one of them becomes false, the entire condition becomes false. So since aim is O, and as you can see over here, this one will become true. So you will see that continue executes. As soon as continue executes, it does not go to the R again. It directly goes to the loop. So I will now become 2. Okay. So it completely skips the part. Now again, when I is 2, ch is also becoming O again, because at index number 2 we are getting O. Now when we are converting O to a capital uppercase, so it again becomes O again. So the same process will be executed again. This part will become true, and since automatically continue will throw back to the loop again. So I will become 3. At 3, what we see is that T. Now character dot to uppercase capital T. T stays same, and over here, as you can see, T none of matches none of the conditions. So enter condition becomes false. So continue statement does not get executed. So as a result, r equal to r plus ch. Previously r stored what? F. So right now f plus t will become ft. See ft. Then at index number 4, what you get is that b. Now again, b does not matches with any of the conditions. So continue statement will not be executed, and so r equal to r was ft. Now b is b just getting absorbed within. So what we get? ftb. Next at 5, what we get? A. Now yes, obviously a gets compared to a, which becomes true. So continue statement executes. So basically it won't get added to the r. See. Then I is 6. At index number 6 we have L. So L does not matches any of the conditions. So continue does not get executed. So basically now R again start executing. So FTB plus L. So it becomes FTB. FTBL. See, easy na? Very simple. Like this, at index number 7 we have L. So L gets added to that. So FTBLL. Right now, then directly it goes to the output. So we get the answer as this one as FTBLL. Okay, clear? Acha, how many of you require manual dry run? Do you need manual dry run? Okay, I'll show you manual dry run. I can't feel my feet.
হ্যালো
না,
স্যার।
হ্যাঁ বলো,
স্যার ডাউট আছে।
বলে ফেলো।
স্যার এখানে তো আমরা আপার কেসে কনভার্ট করছি,
হুম
হ্যাঁ, কিন্তু আপার কেসে কনভার্ট করলে যদি আমি লোয়ার কেসে দিই মানে আপার কেসে স্টোর হচ্ছে না কোথাও।
হুম
এখানে তো আর প্লাস সিএইচ
আমি তো
আছে,
আমি
সিএইচ
তো
তো।
অ্যাজ ইট ইজ রাখতে চাইছি, শুধু ওই অ্যাবাকাসটাকে আমাকে যাতে যাতে আমি অ্যাবাকাসে কনভার্ট করার মেন বক্তব্য হচ্ছে এটাই যে আমাকে ছোট হাতের বড়তে যেন আমাকে চেক না করতে হয় প্রতিটা, হয় সিঙ্গেল হয় ছোট হাতে দেখো নাহলে বড় হাতে দেখো, শুধু ইফেল স্টেটমেন্ট যাতে শর্ট করা যায়, না হলে আমাকে লিখতে হতো কি ছোট হাতের বড় হাতের ছোট হাতের বড় হাতের সব করে দেখতে হতো।
ও আচ্ছা, মানে আমাদের চেকিং এর চেকিংটা শর্ট করার জন্য আমরা করছি।
হ্যাঁ মানে আমি খাটনি কম কম খাটতে চাই সবসময়, আমি প্রোগ্রামটাকে আরো অপটিমাইজ করতে পারি, আরো সুন্দর করতে পারি। একটা আছে ইন্ডেক্স অফ ফাংশন, যেটা দিয়ে শিখেছিলাম, ওটা দিয়ে ডিরেক্টলি করতে পারি, ডিরেক্ট প্রসেস। ওটাতে অনেক কনফিউজ হয়ে যাবে, থাক আমি একটু ইজি ইজি প্রসেসই শেখাই। আচ্ছা, ম্যানুয়াল ড্রাই রান রিকোয়েস্ট দেখে নাও, কারণ কি তোমাদের কপিতে ম্যানুয়াল ড্রাই রানই করতে হবে, দেখে নাও। তো বাবু এখানে ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ সুইচ টু বেঙ্গলি, let's switch it to English again. So string w equal to, I'm taking suppose apple, okay. Let me just, okay, apple. So index is what? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it visible? Why I'm not recording in Bengali? Because I want to reach more audiences. And my Hindi is horrendous, so it is not a proud thing, but I don't speak much Hindi, so that's the reason that. Hmm? Yeah, I can improve my Hindi because I have many Hindi speaking friends, but they don't speak
Sir,
Hindi. That's the main point. Okay, anyway, so
sir,
what we have over here? What happened?
sir, can you repeat this part once more?
I'll be repeating one more
I
time. You
had
see,
network problem.
string w equal to apple. So I have specifically written the indexes as a0, p1, first p1, second p2, L3 and E4. Okay, so R I have kept it blank. Okay, now W dot length. W length will be how much? Length starts counting from 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this will be 5. Okay, clear? So first I equal to 0. From there it will go over here. So it will become 0 less than 5, right? From there it will travel to this section, which is ch equal to w dot char at 0. Now tell me, at index number 0 what you see? A, and then it goes over here. So cat dot to uppercase ch. So ch has already stored A. So cat dot to uppercase converts any alphabet to capital letter. Since it's already there in the alphabet is already in capital letter, so it will stay capital letter. So M will become A. Okay, and after that comparison happens. What does OR operator says that if any one of the condition is true, then the entire condition is true. Suppose M equal to A is true, so it does not checks rest of the conditions. It only checks the first one and then goes away. So similarly, it happens for each and every condition. Okay. So Astika, so look over here. That M equal to A is there. So over here, this condition, that is A equal to A becomes true. Since this part becomes true, then immediately continuous statement, continuous function, or you can say continuous statement immediately executes. As soon as continuous statement executes, does not checks this part. This part is ignored. So what happens? It directly goes to the I plus plus. Are you getting my point? So R is kept blank as it is. Then I plus plus means what? The value of I is incremented by 1. Okay. So I becomes how much? 1 now. Why it become 1? Because continuous statement got executed. So I'll write continue over here. And children, do practice your programs. You will see that there are many programs are being solved in your book, normally. So do try them, and definitely you will be able to understand. Okay, this is how I learned programming. That's called reverse engineering others code, learning from them. Okay, so I is equal to 1. So I plus plus, so I becomes 1, and from there it goes over here. So what we see over here? I less than w dot length, right? I less than w dot length. Okay, so what should I write over here? 1 less than 5, which is true or false? Which is true. From there it goes over again to ch equal w dot caret I. So what do we get? Ch equal to w dot caret 1. At index number 1, what do we see? Small letter p, right? Now here our condition works. Why I have written r equal to r plus ch instead of writing m? Because I don't want to perform multiple comparisons. If I have not converted each character to the uppercase in a separate variable, then what we have to write? Capital A or small letter A. Capital E, small letter E. So I have to write for each and every alphabet. So to make our life easier, I have just directly converted each and every character to the uppercase letter, and let's perform the comparisons. So capital P, then what? M stores what? Character to uppercase function converts the small letter P to capital letter P. And obviously over here, as you can see, in the first one, P is equal to A. No. P is equal to E. No. Like this, P equal to I. Absolutely not. O. Absolutely not. U. No. So since each and every character is not is in every term, we see that none of the characters are same, right? So what happens over here? We see that this continuous statement does not execute. This continuous statement does not execute. So it executes else part. Okay, r equal to r plus ch. So r equal to blank, and ch has how much? What value ch is which is holding? Ch is holding which value? Small letter p. Pay attention in my class. So string, blank string plus p, it get absorbed within that, so it gets small letter p. Then what? Then again, value of I increased by 1, so I becomes 2. So then 2 less than 5 is true. Okay. Then ch equal to w dot char at to what we get? Again p, small letter p. Same thing that in M what we see that capital letter P will be there because character dot to uppercase function will convert the small letter p to capital letter P, and that capital letter P will be again checking P equal to A, P equal to E, P equal to I, P equal to O, and P equal to U. None of them are same. So obviously this if statement will not work. So continuous statement is not getting executed. So again R equal to R plus CH. So is within R what we have? Previously what we have? Already P we already had. So small p plus again small p. Okay. Then what? Then again value of I pluses will be transferred to I plus plus. As you can see the line. See the line where we see that I plus plus. So I will become how much? How much? 3. So 3, so CH equal to W dot caret 3, what we see, L, right? Similarly, L will be converted to capital L, right? So again same thing, is L similar to A, equal to A? E, I, O, U, no. So continuous statement does not get executed. So what happens? Else part get executes again. So R equal to, R previously had stored PP. So PP L. Okay. Then value of I will be now 4. So CH equal to what? W dot caret 4. What at 4 we what we see? E. Now M will convert that E to capital E. Now E is equal to A? No. But E is equal to E? Definitely yes. So again continuous statement executes and it ignores this portion. Okay. And directly goes to I plus plus. Okay. Now I will be 5. So then what? 5 less than 5 is false. So loop will come outside the statement and what we'll see? The R as PPL is the final answer. Got the point? Understood how to do the right hand? So each and every step matters. Clear? Shinika? Really? Understood? Yeah, it's a little bit better work. But we'll be able to understand each and every program. Yes. String is hard, array is hard. Yes, I know. String is hard, array is hard. But once we'll grasp these two parts, two chapters, rest of the things will be easy for us. Conquering these two chapters for class 10 is a little bit difficult for many students, and it was same thing for me also when I was in class 10. But eventually, it was a cakewalk. It's a cakewalk. Well, definitely, I'll tell you. By the month of August, you'll be saying that these two chapters are completely easy because we'll be doing more and more and more and more programs based on these two chapters because we'll be combining these two chapters and forming new programs. Okay, understood this one? Easy. Next one. বল কিন্তু বাংলায় বোঝাবো না ইংলিশে বোঝাবো ইংলিশে ঠিক আছে ইংলিশই বেটার আমার জন্য বাংলায় খুব চাপে দেয় ছোট করে দেখাবো বুঝতে পারবি তো আচ্ছা আমার কোনো সমস্যা নাই আমি করে দিচ্ছি ওকে চেয়ারটা ভেঙে গেছে ওটা স্টুডেন্ট ফাটিয়ে ফেলেছে ওই দিব্য বলে একটা ছেলে হাসতে কি এমন হাসা শুরু করেছে উল্টে গেছে চেয়ার ফাটিয়ে দিয়েছে কিছু করার নেই আচ্ছা স্ট্রিং ভি2 একই প্রোগ্রাম আমি সেকেন্ড ভার্সনে করছি দেখো সেকেন্ড ভার্সন কিভাবে হবে দেখো একই প্রোগ্রাম আছে শুধু চেঞ্জ করছে কি চেঞ্জটা হচ্ছে বলে দিচ্ছি এই জায়গাটা যেটা হচ্ছে এত কিছু লিখতে হবে না লিখবো হচ্ছে ইফ এ পি আই ও ইউ ডট ইন্ডেক্স অফ ch equal to -1 ঠিক করে চিন্তা কর স্ট্রিং এর মধ্যে কি বলেছিলাম ইন্ডেক্স অফ ফাংশনে একটা স্ট্রিং আছে তার মধ্যে যদি কোনো একটা ক্যারেক্টার যদি খুঁজে না পাওয়া তাহলে কি উত্তর আসে -1 তাহলে r equal to r plus ch much smaller এটা রান করে দেখি এটা একটা ভ্যারিয়েশন বুঝেছিস মানে হ্যাঁ বল
রিপিট করো
স্যার
হুম
স্যার কেউ রেড করতে ঢুকেছে দেখো
রেড মানে
দেখো এসেন্স লিভ করে দিয়েছে
কি লিখছে
স্যার এসএনসিসি দিয়ে কে ঢুকেছিল
রেড মানেটা কি, মানে ভুলভাল নামে ঢুকছে?
স্যার এসএনসিসি দিয়ে ঢুকেছে না স্যার।
ক্লাসের স্টুডেন্ট আবার কে পাবে? লিঙ্ক তো আর তো কেউ পাবে না, লিঙ্ক তো ক্লাসের
স্যার তুমি
স্টুডেন্টই করবে।
চ্যাটটা খুলে দেখো, বুঝতে পারবে, তুমি চ্যাটটা
সে
খুলে দেখো।
দেখেছি, হাই অভিষেক লিখেছে, ওই গেছে।
এই দেখো আমার চলে রয়েছে।
হুম, আরে কেউ না কেউ লিঙ্ক তো পাঠাচ্ছে, আর কেউ। দেখাচ্ছি দেখাচ্ছি, এক
স্যার
সেকেন্ড।
লাস্ট তোমার কাছে আমার নাম দেখে একজন ঢুকেছিল
একজনকে তো
ক্লাস এইটের ব্যাচ।
একজনকে তো এলিমিনেট করে দিতে পারি, একজন খুঁজতে হবে কে করেছে। কেউ লিঙ্ক
একটা
পাঠাচ্ছে
চ্যাটে
আর কি।
নাকি লিখেছিল
ছাড়,
কিছু একটা।
ফরগেট ফরগেট। ওকে, তো এটা আমরা, আচ্ছা তো আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, লিখে নাও সবাই। হুম, so next program, longest word. Okay, so we have to accept a sentence and find the longest word present inside that. So this can be, if you are in class 11, I would have used concept called string tokenizer to break up each word and find out the longest string, but I cannot use that in class 10. It is not allowed in class 10, string tokenizer. So leave my chair, it's already broken. I know I'm a broke person, so anyway. I'm a broke, financially broke. Control your tongue, okay? Control your tongue. I understand what you say. So longest word. Now listen carefully. Longest word present in a, now listen carefully. This one is a string extraction program. And string extraction program, you have to pay attention while learning this one. Because I'll be doing the dry run manually. I'll not be showing this one using the debugger. This will take time to process. Okay. Longest word present in a string. Okay. So first and foremost, I'll just write up. I'll just type the code just quickly. It's already written scanner class string to static wordment string args so scanner new scanner within bracket system.in. Okay, I'll just write down the code first. Okay, I'll pause the video. I'll just first and foremost. So longest and shortest word. Acha. So first and foremost, I'll declare as a string. So as you can see, I'm declaring a string. Suppose so string str. Don't write anything. Let me just finish up everything and then start writing. String str equal to, I'm writing good day ahead. Okay. So I'll just write down the indexes first. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. And as you can see here in this part, I am adding an extra space. Okay. So this space will include an extra space and that will index will become 14. Okay. Then what I am doing is that str equal to str dot to uppercase capital letter So I don't think we need to use this one. I'll just ignore this one because I don't need to in my previous in this code. I don't need to do this one. I thought I'll require, but it doesn't require. So I'll just remove this one. String str.to uppercase. Okay. So string will be as it is. Okay. Now w equal to how much? W equal to blank and k equal to blank. Okay. And then z equal to str. So z stores how much? The same thing, which is good day ahead. Okay. All right. So here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and the extra space is 14. So str dot length will be how much? 15, because if the index starts from 0 and ends at 14, so length will be 15, because if you start counting from 1, so last index will be 15, right? Now pay attention. This part is very, you have to write multiple times. Okay. So first I equal to 0. Then what? 0 less than 15, which is true. Okay. Pay attention. Then what? Ch equal to what? S dot caret, S dot caret. 0 means G. Okay. And then next line, G equal to space. Is it true? No. It is false. So you will directly go to this part. W equal W plus CH. So W is blank, right? Hello. Look here, look here, look here, look here. It is not written in your book. Look here. W equal to W plus. So W is blank. CH has G. So G is absorbed within that. Then, so G is absorbed within that. And then again, from that portion, you will directly go back to I plus plus. So value of I will now become 1, and then 1 less than 5, 15 again. So true. So ch equal to s dot caret 1. At index number 1, what are you looking at? O. Then next comparison, O equal to space. No. So again we'll go back to else W equal W plus ch. So W equal to W already has G. G plus O will become go. Then again I plus plus, I will become 2. So 2 less than 15, which is true. So ch equal to s dot caret 2. At 2 again O is there, right? So O, same thing, O and space is not same. So false again, that will go back to the else section, right? Are you getting my point? Why it is going to else section? Because if this part is not true, then this entire section will not execute, right? Right? This CH is not space. So when alphabets will be there, this part will not be executing. So technically we are extracting the word character by character. So so it is false. So W has already a go plus O. So it will become GOO. Okay. I will not spell out the word. I know it will cause a ruckus. Then again I equal to 3. 3 less than 15, which is true. So ch equal to s dot caret 3. What we get? D, right? At index number 3 we have D. So D equal to space. No, right? It's not same. So false. So automatically go to the else section. So W has GOO plus D, it becomes good. So we have finally extracted the first word. This is the first word, good. Okay, then I plus plus, I will become 4, 4 less than 15, which is true. So now you'll see that s dot caret s dot caret for what we are seeing at, what we are looking at, space, right? See, there's a space over here. Okay, so space is there. Now for the first time, space equal to space will be true. Then this this part, so this part becomes true, right? This part becomes true. So else part will not work. Okay, and this part will start executing. Now we are looking into over here. Okay, now ch equal to the space is true. Now let's see over here. W dot length. So W has what? Good. Okay. W has what? Good, as you can see over there. So W length is how much? 4. W has good. So what is the length of W? 4. So because W has good, which we have extracted, and K has what? Blank. So length of W will be how much? So over here what we are looking at, if W dot length greater than K dot length, right? W dot length is how much? W dot length, here it is 4, whereas K dot length, K has nothing, so it will become 0. This is true, right? So this part becomes true. Since this part becomes true, automatically K equal to W. So W, the value of W will go to K. So K will store how much? Good. Okay. So right now K is what? Good, because K is blank, which is 0, length is 0, and W has good. W length is how much? 4. 4 is greater than 0. That is why the value of W will go inside K. So K is storing good now. And after that, W equal to blank. W was previously good. Now since W equal to blank is executed, what happens is that the good which was stored inside W will be cleared. So it is now cleared, and the longest word currently is good, right, according to length. Up to this part clear? Yes or no? Any doubts regarding this part? He is sleeping. Go to home. Go back to your home. Go have some coffee. You're sleeping, man. I say sleeping mode. Then what? Up to this part clear? Shall I erase this part? Shall I erase? And you can obviously copy it from back from the video, right? So I'm erasing, and let's remember that we have gone up to the index 4. Okay, so we'll continue from 5. So from I equal to 5. Okay, now index number 5, same thing, 5 less than 15. Do remember W is blank right now, and K is holding good. Okay, 5 less than 15 is true again. Okay, then what? CH equal to S dot caret 5. At 5 what we are seeing? At 5 what we are looking at? D. Now same process again. Is the same as blank? No. If it is not same, automatically this part stops working and this L section starts working again. So basically the crux is over here is that we are extracting the word until a space comes. As soon as the space is hit, we start checking for the longest word. So basically else part is extracting each and every alphabet and we are combining in a blank string and we are getting the word. This is a basic concept of string extraction. Let's continue. So it's true. So basically since this part becomes false, so else part starts working. So over here w equal to w was what? Blank again. So blank plus d becomes within bracket d. Then again I plus plus, so I will become how much? 6. 6 less than 15 is true. So ch equal to s dot char at 6. At 6 what we are looking at? Small a. Small a equal to blank. No. False. Again go back to the else part. So what we are looking at? W equal to d plus small a. So we get da. Da. In Russian, do you know what is the meaning of da? Means yes. Then I plus plus, so I becomes 7. Say then 7 less than 15 is true. So ch equal to s dot char at বুঝতে অসুবিধা হচ্ছে? Right? 7. At 7 what we have? Y. Y equal to space is true. No, it is false again. Again go back to the else part. So w equal to da plus y. Day. Okay. Then I becomes 8. So 8 less than 15. At index number 8 what we are looking at? Space. Space equal to space. True. So now again else part will stop working, and since space equal to space is true, so this part becomes true and this portion will start executing again. So now w has day. W has what? Day. And do remember k has what? Good. Okay. Now do remember in the previous extraction we have stored the longest word was good. Right now the current extracted word is day. Now will again start checking from this part. So if day dot length is how much? Because w has day dot length will be how much? 3. K has how much? What? Good. What is the length? 4. So this part becomes false. So this part becomes false. Okay, so this exchange is not happening. The w is not getting stored inside k because this condition is not true. So no change at all, right? So what change is happening over here? The w is again becoming blank. Okay, up to this part clear? So till now the longest word is what? Good, but will change soon. So up to this part clear? Then we'll start the index from 9, right? Good that I'm using a digital board, otherwise my ink will be finished because this part is remaining shortest word. We are only teaching both shortest and longest. Now listen carefully. So I is now 9. Last it was 8, now it's 9. Now at 9, at 9, so 9 less than 15 is true. So ch equal to str dot caret 9. What at 9 what we are looking at? A, A and A and space is not same. So what happens? So this part does not work, right? Because A and space is not same. So what happens? This else section starts working. This else section start working. So W equal to space plus A is what? A. Then again I plus plus. So I is how much? 10. So 10 less than 15 is true. So str dot caret 10. At 10 what we have? H. H equal to space is not same. So it's false. So W equal to A plus H. What we have? AH. Okay. Like this I will be 11. 11 less than 15 is true. So ch equal to str dot caret 11. What we are looking at? E. E equal to space is not same. False. So W equal to AH plus E. So ahead. Right. I equal 12. So like this I equal 12, 13. Like this we'll get ultimately we'll get W equal to ahead, right? Then what? At I equal to 14, at I equal to 14, CH will be S dot caret 14 will be blank space and blank space again same. So now you have understood why I've added blank space at the beginning, because without adding the blank space at the end of the statement, we would not have got the last word. Because technically what is happening is that after extracting each and every alphabet, we are comparing or finding the longest word where the space is present, right? So if you do not add a space at the end of the statement, so last word we will not be able to compare. So space and space is same. So what we are looking at is that this portion will be executing and the else part will be ignored, right? So as a result is what is that ch equal to space, so space and space becomes true. So this part becomes true. So what is going to happen over here? If w dot length, w is how much ahead? What is the length of that? It's 5, right? This length is 5. So 5 is greater than 4 because k is storing good. So then what? W will be replacing the previous value of k. So k is now ahead and this loop stops. So the current longest part will be what? Ahead and the length will be what? 5. Appreciate me, at least I have done this one entirely. Do like this.
Sir,
Okay, so understood. So each and every character has to be extracted, and you have to practice this one rigorously. Without practicing, you will forget this one completely. So your home task is that to find to do the right one of the second part, of the shortest word.
sir, এটাই কি last program?
Okay, last program. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Leave করবো, sir.
Okay, okay.